Alright, so I have a really busy schedule today. I thought I was supposed to be there at 2. I have to be there at 12. I'm shooting this music video for a band called Square Up, and I am running late, so I'm going to get dressed real quick, and then I'll be back to you. Alright, now I'm dressed, I'm ready to go, but I do got to go where my film equipment is, which is about 20 minutes away, is where I keep it stored at, and I'm going to go pick it up, gotta get some lights so I can get to this video shoot, and let's go! Alright, can we just talk about for 1 second how that sky was absolutely blue and beautiful coming in to my childhood home, but now it looks like we're about to have a tornado. It was beautiful coming in on the road, and now it just looks awful back there. But look at this, it's crazy looking. It looks bad, so let's get this equipment and get out of here. Oh, plus I'm running late. Alright, so today didn't go as planned. I got up this morning, had planned to go shoot a music video for a band called Square Up. I got everything ready, was running late, went all the way down to where my film equipment's stored. Oh, way too dark now. This is where I actually lived my senior year of high school. This was my little studio apartment. My parents built this, and I lived in it. Now I use it as kind of a storage area. Keep all my film equipment in. I live in a very small house. It's only about 800 square foot. I keep all my stuff here. And so we're gonna go find everything I need. Alright, so one of the main things I came down here to get was lighting. I found the bulbs, found my stand, but I have not found the actual lights fixtures themselves. So we're gonna have to keep looking. And I am running more and more and more late. Still can't find the lights. I have found literally so much more than I needed to get. I have camping supplies, I have grilling stuff, I got I really didn't mean to grab all this stuff. This is why I don't ever come down here. When I come down here, I grab stuff. So I still got to find the lights though. So let's keep looking.
Just keep the thoughts to yourself. I never needed your advice.
As you probably can hear maybe behind me, we are doing a lot of loud thunder, lightning. We got some rain coming. I got the car loaded up, so we are about to get out of here. Try to get back to town before it downpours on us. But I think I can make it. I think I'm gonna get there on time. Let's try it. Flew back up, and about 2 miles from the location, I get a call saying that nobody's at the location to let us in, and we don't know if we can shoot today. Nobody's there. It's just the singer, Bobby. Bobby and I go way back. We've been in bands together. We've known each other since we were about 12 years old. We actually grew up in the same church together. Kind of drifted apart. We just kind of we went to different schools. We just didn't really see each other. We both left that church, and we ran back into each other and started collaborating again, started working on music. When I ran into a friend of mine named Rick, and we needed a vocalist, I knew exactly who to call. So I got in touch with Bobby, and we started a band called Hearts Fall for Danny Tanner. Actually, hold on. Alright, we started this band right here. This is one of the shirts we had. It was HFFDT, which is Hearts Fall for Danny Tanner. You see right there? That's Danny Tanner. And that's Kimmy. And he's curb stomping her. This was really cool at the time when we were doing music, was to have bright, stupid t-shirts like that. Bobby and I actually, we were in a magazine together. Let's see if I can find it. That's us right here. This is Bobby right here. It's Bobby right there, and that is me. That was me with no hair. So yeah, so we're in this magazine here. We ended up getting a nice little shout out right here in an article they wrote about us. Right there. I waited for like 3 months for that magazine to come out, because that was the first magazine. We were every day, every like week, I would go down to the record store that carried this magazine, and I would go in and look at the magazine, and I didn't know what issue it was going to be in, so I would just flip through the pages of every single one I saw to see if we were in there somewhere, because I didn't know what issue it was going to be in. I just knew it was going to be in one of them. I'd flip through every single page and nothing. And then I'd go back and I would see like another issue, and I would flip through that one. I went out of town. I was in Tallahassee, Florida, and I went to this record shop they had there, and I saw the magazine, and it was an issue I hadn't seen. And so I went and started flipping through it, and I'm going to tell you the excitement I felt when I saw that flyer for our tour coming up in there. Like, you just feel like you've made it. And that's one thing I always like to live by, is you don't actually have to be the biggest and best in the world to succeed. Just the fact that I was able to play music and I made it into a magazine where people could see, and they actually cared to see what we were about, I felt like I had succeeded in what I was trying to do. And the same thing with filmmaking. I've won awards for films I've done, Emmy nominated, and so I'm not a huge famous director or anything like that. I'm not a huge famous filmmaker, but I have succeeded. When I look back at this, I can say there's nothing that I wish I would have done or done differently. Everything I've done, I wanted to do, and I'm happy that I've done, and I love the fact that this is my life, and I love everything about it. And so that's what you got to look at. Don't feel like you haven't succeeded because you're not as good as another person, or you feel like you're not as good as another person. Just because they have a different kind of success doesn't mean you don't have success. Follow what you want to do. Find little goals to it. Like this here was nothing. This was a magazine that bands like we were in. It wasn't a big thing. It wasn't like we had people knocking down our doors trying to, get our autographs and everything. But I was in a magazine that millions of people saw. Bobby continued to do that. So Bobby found his success there, and he built upon that, and he grew and grew and grew. And now he's in a band that's a completely different. Really love the fact that I get to work with these guys now. So I'm going to put a link in the description. They're actually in the studio right now recording a full length. So they have their actual 3-track EP available online for free download. So I want you guys to go. I need you to download it. I need you to share it, show your friends. These guys are incredible. They're amazing. They write some catchy songs. They're just fun to listen to. They got you can hear the heart and soul behind them. They're just really talented guys. So definitely check them out. Their name's Square Up. It's good stuff. Listen to it. So we had the band together. We played a lot of shows together. We toured all over. And then when that band broke up, he continued doing music, and I decided I wanted to pursue my passion in filmmaking and really put all my efforts into that, because at this point I was doing mostly music, and then on the side when I could I did some filmmaking, I did some music videos, but then I decided I really want to put everything I had into filmmaking. I still play music and I still write songs. I'm just not 100% into it. I don't do shows, I don't play in bands, stuff like that, but he still does, and he's a great vocalist and great musician. That ended up falling through. We weren't able to film the video today to sit down and figure out where we're going to go from here. Are we going to plan on still doing this shoot, or we're going to try to find a new location? We're going to figure all that out. So after that I came home. I have an entire day open, which Alexis doesn't know about, so we're going to hear her talk about it, see what she says. I'm going to find something to do. Abby, get back. All right, and guess what? The video's canceled.
Really?
The music video today is canceled. So I get to spend it with you. So we're going to go do what we had originally planned. How about that?
Yes, rock
Okay.
painting time. Smile for the camera. He's the good one. Only slightly less insane. And this is our darling, Mr. Fizzywinks.
We went over to Alexis's grandmother's house and we painted rocks. So when you take the rock, you hide them somewhere, and then somebody finds them, and then you take that rock, you leave your rock, or you take the rock and hide it somewhere else. It's kind of just like a big Easter egg hunt, but with rocks, and you don't get anything. You just paint them. So it was a lot of fun. You sit down as a family. It's a lot of fun, and after that, we decided we'd go out and get some dinner, and then we went to see a movie. 47 Meters Down. I'm huge, terrified of small spaces, claustrophobic. It's actually a movie about people who get trapped in a shark cage underwater. Absolutely terrifying. It played out exactly as you think that movie would play out. So we watched that, and now here's the end of the day. So it wasn't a big active day, but it was a really fun day. But that was pretty much the day. I didn't have a big exciting day. So we'll see what tomorrow holds. So please, guys, if you like this video, I would love it if you give it a like down there. Please subscribe to it, that little red box. We talked about that already. So hit that button, like, subscribe, and thank you guys. You have a great night.